Alright, ladies and gents, let's finish this, shall we? 28. I don't know why I keep thinking Pokemon. 28 Mankeys. And 3 maps to use them all on. They're all fighting type, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but if we get them to Annihilate, maybe they can also be Ghost type. There we go. Hopefully that got it out of my system. Right. Hard difficulty. Standard. Beautiful. Okay. 7 to 70, eh? What could we use here? I'm reluctant to use anything we have one of. Just yet. So, what can we do a nice little combo with? Maybe a Boomerang, go for a Glaive Lord. That would be pretty cracked. What would we use for Moab damage in the meantime, though? Because that will do fuck all until we can actually get the Glaive Lord itself in terms of Moab damage. Maybe Boomer and Glue. Not a great camo detecting team, though, is it? Boomer and a Sniper? That could work. Boomer and a Plane. Boomer and a Heli. Yeah. I think this might be... Yeah, I don't think Heli's going to be great on these two. Actually, it will be pretty good on this one, so maybe one here, one there. Okay, I'm happy with that. Boomer and Heli. It's going to be some pretty expensive camo detection, if I'm honest, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. Oh! Can we tank round 7? I doubt it, but maybe. No, we can't. We can't tank round 7, and I don't think I could trust a 0/0/0 Boomerang to survive round 8 anyway, so... Okay, we're gonna place you here with that in mind to have you as a Glaive Lord. Let's see. I mean, it is a very generous map, so I expect I don't see any repercussions for placing Ben this round. Just because, obviously, they have to go around many times. Like a stupid amount of times, really. We're only going to 70, but I do prefer the bottom cross path rather than the top. So let's go for these glaives. I want to at least get Ricochet before we start saving up for our heli. Oh. It was a long-ass fucking day at work today. See, if you've been consistently watching my videos, then you'll know that over the Christmas and New Year period, the workload goes down by quite a substantial amount. Somehow it's back up to its normal level. Like, don't get me wrong, it's obviously nice to it's obviously nice to have the working hours come back. But at the same time, I'm lazy. So it's like, I'm questioning every decision that our customers make. I'm like, really? Are we really that good of a product that you take a hiatus over Christmas and New Year's, and then you come back, like, consistently around the same time every time? Like, is it really that worth it? I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Anyway. Apparently people think it's worth... Actually, now that I think about it, it does coincide with school starting up again. I don't know if that means anything, but it feels like it should. Hold on, I can't, give me a second. I probably shouldn't have muted that. That would have been hilarious. Essentially, my bedroom has a window that connects into a different room. And first of all, my mum just flashed a light into my room, like a flashlight, to get my attention. And then she was saying something, but I couldn't hear her. And so she ended up shouting it. And I was just like, what are you asking? I couldn't hear her for a while, and she ended up shouting, "Do you want some scrambled eggs?" I was just like, "No, I'm good." God, that's funny. Okay. More glaives. I guess we will get pursuit for this guy, but I think I'm gonna keep him locked in place for now. But yeah, my idea behind this is if we use the heli now on this map, first of all, sunken columns, it's gonna be bouncing between the two different sides, and it's not gonna know what fucking way to go. So at least on this map, I can kind of sit him in the center until he's high enough power, like an Apache dart ship or something, to not really matter where he jumps about. Plus, a boomerang's gonna be the only damage otherwise, and they've got to get to the middle for that to happen, so it's kind of okay if the heli needs to bounce around for a bit, because it can actually choose whichever side is coming first and get to them before the boomer can, essentially. But yeah, I also wanted to get a pricey tower out of the way. Extreme mode... I've almost lost extreme mode Odysseys in the past due to me picking either my favorite towers to use or cheap and effective towers to use. Like, I've blazed through all my super early game towers before, and I've had to start with like a monkey ace on certain maps just because that was like the cheapest thing I kept, when realistically I should try and spread out what I use rather than just doing either the super effective things or the things that I like, so to speak. Okay, so that took us a while to defeat, but I suspect once we get Dart Ship, that will change. And then maybe I can put this guy on pursuit. Honestly, more glaives is doing a lot more damage than I thought it would. I don't know if it's changed since I last used it, but damn, it is crushing it. I guess this is a really good map for it. It's like setting up an Ultra Jug. So maybe it's just that, but yeah, wow. Maybe we go for the Glaive Lord first. I mean, we're 5 rounds off another Moab though. This does sell for 4.2k though. So we'd only have to get like 3.1. Roughly. Instead of the full 3.5. Ooh, it's tempting. It's really tempting. But I do think Apache Dart Ship will definitely take us the rest of the way. Tricky, tricky, tricky. We'll see how we go on 50, and then see how much money we have at the end of that round. Because the mobs are quite spaced out. We are very close to approaching being able to sell our heli and then obviously rebuy it. If we need to, but maybe we don't need to. See how things turn out. Oh, I see. Got it. Camo detection is trash. I believe Glaive Lord would deal with that, though. Let's try it. Oh, yeah, it does. So just because I've sold my heli does not mean that I get to keep it for the next few rounds. Because I've actually utilized it, I may as well rebuy it. Because it's still gonna count. It's still sadly gonna count as a used tower. I mean, it makes sense, you know, you can't use every single tower that you brought with you and then delete them all except for one and then, oh, you just use that one, you know? That's a little bit bullshit. But hey, at the very least, they fixed that issue they had for years, where if you had 2 helis like I do, or did, you placed one, you ended up needing the money somewhere else, so you sold it and then placed it again. Originally, it would take both of your helis away, saying that you've placed 2 helis in this game. Doesn't matter if you sold one and then bought one and they were never on the screen at the same time. You placed 2 helis, both helis are gone. That's just how it used to work. Which was, you know, a load of bullshit, but I'm used to playing around those rules now, and sometimes I still think about those rules when we do extreme modes, and I'm just like, wait a minute. That's not true anymore. So now, if you sell it and rebuy it, and as long as there weren't 2 helis on the screen at the same time during the same round, you're all good. You get to save one because it was only on the screen by itself. Which is very handy. But yeah, it was a long and sweaty day at work. I don't know what is up with Australia at the moment, but it's like 40 degrees Celsius every day this week, next week, the week before. It's all bullshit. Give me an Apache that ship. But yeah, even at like 6, 7 o'clock at night, you go outside, it's still hot. Like, it's way more comfortable than it would be at like 12 when it's peak UV and the sun's not only trying to give you cancer, but your future children's cancer as well. Yeah, it's just such a long day at work. Luckily, I work in a chiller, which is great. But every now and then I have to enter a room temperature room, and the room temperature, not very pleasant. Mainly because, you know, that room also happens to have massive doors leading to the outside. And it may as well just be a giant metal box, which I'm pretty sure in ancient times, people used to throw other people into those for torture. Throw them in a giant metal container, light that container up, so it's just scorching. Done. 2 towers, done. We're at 26 towers between maps 4 and 5. 13 per map. Not bad at all. Now, we've got ourselves 2,100 bucks. I don't think this factory is going to be useful on the last map, so I'm going to use it here. But how do I wish to start? Is there a world I could place both in? No. Let's start off with Benjamin, of course, naturally. Gotta have Ben. I think Sniper would be good on this map, but do I want 2 of them for the final map? Ooh, maybe. I haven't placed a village yet. I feel like I always do that with extreme mode Odysseys. I always bring villages when, if nothing's nerfed, I don't need a village. I will absolutely find a way without one. I don't know why I so often bring them. Okay, so Ben's placed. I'm thinking, what 2 towers could do this? If they had to, you know? We haven't used a ninja yet, so maybe we could use a ninja with something that's very heavy hitting for a strong finish. So maybe a ninja and a monkey ace, maybe? I don't see myself using a monkey ace on the final map. Ninja and a monkey ace. That will be an interesting one for sure. Alright, set. Yeah, it'd be good if you could actually remember that you have objects that need to be thrown. Don't just throw nothing and still somehow pop balloons. That makes me scared. Okay, you're doing well. Wait till we get to the end of round 10, but you're doing well. There it is. Okay, I don't mind losing those lives. Ben will eventually get them back. What's more important is surviving the first round with Ben. After that, the money just sort of flows in much faster than expected, and you can catch up to the fact that you started 10 rounds away from the actual beginning. So, we should be good. I'll get double shot, and then I can go into the plane. Probably go for a Spectre at first, and then maybe if we've got the money later on, I'll sell it to buy a Sky Shredder. See, that's the other thing I like about the change, is not only can you retain your towers if, you know, you've only placed one of them, sold it, and then replaced it, you know? It's not like you're expending 2. But it also gives you opportunity to change your mind, you know? Opportunity to be like, hey, this wasn't a great idea, this cross path. I've already taken it past tier 2 though, so I can't really change my mind. However, I can just sell the thing, and all is well again, you know? Okay, let's do this. Start dropping pineapples. Sure, you can help out with the camo detection. I just realized, where's our lead popping power? Yes, it's the pineapples? Not ideal though, is it? No. Polymerase? I suppose that's the thing, because we can't just wait till we get to Spectre. I think we will, we'll try and get Never Miss. And then sell for something more consistent? No. We'll just sell it now, because we're rapidly approaching. Let's get rid of this round. And then we'll sort it out after, because that's first lead round. I want to sort it out after this round just so that we can maximize the efficiency of our double shot. I'll get him back, because it's the only ninja that I actually adore. But for now, we do kind of need Flash Bomb. So we'll do this guy until we get a Spectre. See, it's these type of situations that I really enjoy in Odysseys. The ones where it's obviously there's a million different solutions out there. And you know, if I used the 13 towers that I actually could use on this map, instead of just going for 2 or, you know, 1 in certain situations, then yeah, I could probably blitz through this map very easily and there'd be no real difficulty to it. But I just really enjoy making things a little bit tougher for myself and being like, right, I want to use Ninja and Ace, and then just walk into all of the problems and be like, well, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do there? You know? I find that quite fun. Right, now we need 25 grand, which shouldn't be that hard to get, really. I mean, it's essentially the same cost as a crossbow master, so I'd rather not get sticky bomb, but I feel like it might be a necessity because I don't think Moab damage is going to be amazing without it. Put it that way. And see, it's also a great combo having Ben, because every now and then we are losing just like 5 or 6 lives, but then next round, what do you know, back to 50. Very handy, very handy. Alright, how do we do? I mean, I guess we only have to pop it, so maybe the plane can do it? Does not appear to be the case. Okay. That is fine. I was hoping I didn't have to do this, but maybe this actually sets us up a little bit better. Right? Bang. Maybe this sets us up better because this guy now sells for 6.8. Yeah, it's okay. But we only need 25,000. And we've got 9 rounds before the next lot of Moabs. Round 50 should be fine with just a sticky bomb. So we can keep them until then. And then we'll just see what we can do then onwards. Oh, that's a lot of lives. I didn't realize it was so many. This is why I wanted to keep Bloon Jitsu. I guess once the ceramics come out, we'll buff this. Oh! What the fuck was that, team? It's almost like you lost sooner. Thank you. That's actually a little awkward, come to think of it. Okay. No, that other ceramic fucking cock blocked it. Bastards. Alright. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. Now, I think this will be better at ceramic cleanup. I think wrong sometimes. I think wrong sometimes a lot. Okay, cool. Interesting. Fun. Unique, one might even say. What if we make you prioritize strong? How do you feel about that, Ninja? Oh, cool. That solves it then. Beautiful. Glad we can agree on that. Let's keep that going. That trend of completing rounds. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's put it in our pocket and keep sort of referring back to it. Ooh, okay, that's fine, I guess. Fuck. Hey, you wanna maybe, oh, I don't know, target first? That'd be good. Far out, man. Yeah, that'd be, as the kids say, fucking swell. You could just do your damn job. Okay, it's literally only those balloons left. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh god, they're back. God damn ceramics. Okay. What can we do? 25k, we can sell this guy for 6. It is weirdly close, is it not? Like, we could get it if we just had a few k more, and that is not cool. I need to stop staring at the start of the map. Like, I'm checking to see if the ceramics get popped, but I'm not looking to see if they're making it all the fucking way down here. Let's do this. And of course, buff them both still. Yeah, I'd like to prioritize maybe the ones leaking. Oh, actually, yeah, those ceramics are gonna screw me. Okay, maybe we put the plane down there. Right, put it down there. We don't immediately activate the ability, but maybe now? Oh, good save, Ben, good save. Oh, not so great save, Ben, not so great save. Okay, I'm feeling like we could time the ability perfectly somewhere. Now? Seems we've stopped attacking again. What if we do use it immediately? Alright, shifty down here. How terrible is it if we just used it immediately? Is it terrible? I think so. I mean, we're not dead yet, but yeah, may as well be. Okay. What do you sell for an extra 900? Come on. I don't want to place another tower, but that would be the easiest solution. Literally the most straightforward and easy thing to do in my entire BTD6 life. No! Why didn't you let Ben hack it first? Oh. Nope. Is anyone else's game freaking out like that sometimes when they pause it? Like, you saw that, right? Like, paused and then it pulsated and then it just sort of pretended like everything was fine. What if I focus you on one side specifically? Put you on the left, for example. Oh. Oh. Okay. Not dead yet. When it, well, yeah, no, well, you know. You get the picture. Okay. That was a different start, for whatever reason. Why? Why? Alright. This is where we need a little help. From someone we will probably not use ever. Village! How you doing? What can you provide us, eh? A little extra range, mayhaps? See how that goes. Probably terribly, if I had to take a guess. Little extra range does help every now and then, but yeah, not against that. Next guess would be jungle drums. Back to 10 grand, eh? That's cool. I didn't need that money. I wasn't saving for anything particularly important. Oh, we did it. Nice. Jungle drums do be enough sometime. Okay. Cool. I made enough money to sell both of those to buy my boy. My boy that Everybody knows my boy that Let's put you back down here again. It seems like that's where you belong, really. In the depth. Into the bowels. Okay, are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? We seem a little intense, but it's okay. Cleaning up much better than we did before. Thank you. Oh god. I hear those sounds. Those sounds torment my very soul. We just need 10k. We're getting 6 from you and 2 from you. Oh my god, we're close. We could do this mid-round. Always mid-round. Why can't it just be... Oh, look at that. You have plenty of money. Okay, let's actually do some more math on this, right? 6.8, 2.3. So we've realistically got like 8, 9. We've got 9k. This is approximately like just shy of 10k. So start very carefully. Once this hits 16.5, I want to say, we'll sell. Spectre! Handle my problems for me, would you? Yeah, the 12 o'clock. Thanks. Right, now we can have more fun. Now I can buy whatever I want. Because balloons be fucked now. That... May as well place this guy again, however... Maybe put it somewhere a little different. And that should be map 4 done. Sad we couldn't get it with just 2 towers, but let's be honest. At what point was I gonna be like, oh my god, thank fuck I picked the village, man. I was never gonna get through this without that second village that I picked. No. No universe did that ever occur in. Alright. So now, we play the simple game of how long can this defense last? And when it inevitably fails, will I be able to sell my plane to buy a Sky Shredder? That's the goal. How much is the Sky Shredder? 46,000. Okay. Not bad, not bad. 46,000. This sells for 21,000, so we need roughly another 20-something K. Admittedly, the top path is pretty cheap up until that 5th tier, so let's make it 30 extra K. So like 70,000? Why am I... No. 30k. We need 30k. What the fuck am I on about? For some reason I was thinking, yeah, sell the plane. That'll cost us 20k. And then we need the Sky Shredder, which is another 46. Plus all the upgrades along the way. I'm tired. Okay. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video. I think I might have. I bought an Ethernet cable the other day, and I was going to test it right after I had finished doing Odyssey Part 1. And it was pretty late. It was like 10 o'clock, something like that. And I went to go test it, so plugged it in. I booted up my PlayStation, and I started playing a match of Black Ops 6 Zombie, right? That's usually where the lag spikes literally get me killed, in terms of like, a little bit of lag at first, and it's like, oh, that's a bit glitchy, but it's no big deal. And then starts getting worse. I'm starting to get hit from further distances than I think I should. And then it gets to the point where it's teleporting me to other rooms or parts of the map that you're not even meant to be able to go in. And then by the time it teleports me back, I'm dead. So, I plugged in the Ethernet, played a match, got to round 16, I think. And then I started noticing some lag. Up until then, perfect. Absolutely flawless. When I hit round 16, all of a sudden, the fuck? I'm lagging my ass off. I end up going down. I end up not being very pleased with my Ethernet. And then I end the game. It was around 11 o'clock by that point, and I needed to wake up for work today. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go to bed. But before I turned off the PlayStation and went to bed, I was like, there's no way that the PlayStation would stick with regular Wi-Fi once I have an Ethernet, right? Surely it'll automatically go, hey, I see you've got an Ethernet cable. That's porting, that's like a direct connection to Wi-Fi. That is the most secure thing in terms of consistent internet service and, you know, solid connection. So we'll just use that. Nope. Nope. I plugged that bad boy in and I was still on Wi-Fi the entire game. Turns out you need to tell it that that cable exists. And that's what you want to use to connect to the internet with. I did not know this. So my dumbass plugged in an Ethernet cable, did not change any settings or anything, and played a round of zombies normally on Wi-Fi, thinking that for the first 16 rounds, the Ethernet was working great. And then it turned to shit for some reason. So, stupid me now gets to test it out for real tonight. Hopefully. Depends how well the last map goes on this, I guess. Honestly though, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Sunken Columns is not one of my favorite maps, but in fact, I find it quite tricky most of the time. But honestly, these towers and this whole setup that I got going on makes me feel like I'm slowly becoming a better BTD player. I mean, hell, I can get this Sky Shredder if I wanted it. I could get this Grandmaster Ninja if I wanted it, but I'm gonna get this because fuck yes! Who wouldn't? But yeah, honestly, I usually suck a lot more ass when it comes to Sunken Columns. Ooh, maybe we can also get the Grandmaster as well. I think we might just be able to, because round 79 is full of money. It's just riddled with it. It basically doesn't even know what to do with it. Yep, there it is. Money. And last round. I do appreciate that they gave the Spectre back the regular darts being thrown out from all angles. I did miss that. Alright, final map. 23 towers remaining. That is mental. Alright, let's do this. Last map. Is this muddy or bloody? Looks a little muddy to me. Muddy puddles, which means... Oh, actually, this is much nicer than bloody. I forgot. Bloody has it go both ways, right? So it goes both down and up, whereas muddy, it's 4 lanes just going down. Cool. This is where I wanted to utilize a very large range of these boats. Seems an appropriate time to use them. We'll still chuck Ben down. I'm hoping that this is going to go left after this one. If it doesn't, that's going to be a little annoying. But that's my theory. So now, this is the best part. This is the pinnacle of Extreme Mode Odysseys right here. The final level. Oh, it went to the right. That's a little unfortunate. Not the worst thing in the world. We can recover, but I did kind of plan for it to go to the left. But yes, this is the pinnacle of Extreme Mode Odysseys. If you're like me, and you do your best to absolutely save up as much as possible, you get fucked over. I'm kidding. No. If you're like me and you've got, you know, a bunch of different towers saved up, and now you get to finally use all of them instead of just holding them back again, then this is the fruits of your labor right here. Wow, are we really still gonna get stomped, huh? That's a shame. Like I was saying, fruits of your labor. But yeah, so essentially this is where you can stop holding back and start kicking some ass. Some real ass. Okay, let's now that we know, I'm still gonna keep this boat here because I do prefer it to be able to cover 3 lanes rather than just 2. Obviously still want this guy. But now that we know where it's coming from, we can prep slightly better. What do we want over there? Maybe a sniper facing downwind so that we can quickly go into shrapnel. Shrapnel seems like a good... Nope. It's not. It's definitely fucking not. Shrapnel may not seem like an amazing thing, but maybe Full Metal Jacket. Strong. Yes, make them all blues if you can attack quickly enough. I'd appreciate it if you could. I understand if you can't. Okay. Maybe I'm just a terrible decision maker on this map. No. No. That wouldn't be the case. Why would I be wrong? It's the children who are wrong. Is that from Simpsons? I think it's from The Simpsons. When in doubt, additional firepower. Just whip it out. Yep. Definitely checks out. Okay, maybe that was a terrible idea. How's this? This also feels like a terrible idea. I can't make good decisions to save my life. Okay, clearly boat was not the best play. Maybe early on boat, sure, but not now handle the rest of the game sort of boat, you know? Let's give him a friend so that he's not completely outmatched, but he's also not completely able to decimate the first couple of rounds, you know? Let's even the playing field slightly for the balloons. And then we can decimate with airburst darts, which is much better on this lane that we can't quite seem to conquer. There it is. Okay. That should be the equivalent of shrapnel and slightly faster firing. Let's hope we can keep most of our lives. I'll take it. Beautiful. Okay, now the plan. Go back here. Do pretty much the same thing. What we want is a spread base of operations. We want to be able to destroy anything from anywhere. I think that's a given, but you never know. Some people don't think like that. Some people struggle. Oh. Leads, eh? I guess we can do this. It's not gonna be amazing, but it'll do something. At least until we can make it do something better. Cool. Wait, no, back to strong. We got one more round to get through, buddy. Can't let you off that easily. Okay. This is also good because it can segue quite nicely into being able to pop a Moab. So we've got triple guns and then APD. I personally want to go for this bouncing bullets first. Just to make sure that we've got actual global popping power of a decent variety. You know, like, subs are great and all, but they can only act within the range of all of the towers. So if we don't have any towers anywhere, like up here, the big old blind spot. Whereas you got a sniper, and it doesn't fucking matter. Okay, let's... Ooh, scary. Triple guns. Help us out. Triple guns there, triple guns here. I like it. And then 38, 39, 40. This is going to be 40. That is a little bit rough. Maybe we should use a plane on this map. Actually, a heli on this map's perfect. What am I on about? Come on, pursuit. Oh, it can hack. Okay, good. Ben has now guaranteed that if we can pop the Moab, then we beat the Moab. Which is great to know. Okay, let's move that over there so we can see it. Bang, 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 dead. Nice. Okay. This should be very chill from now on. In fact, I'd even say that we could go for a merchantman with this boat. That's just how chill it's gonna be. More money, less problems. Okay. I think we're gonna be good. APD, just in case the Moabs decide to try and get the better of us. And then we can go for something crazy once we start raking in the money. Okay. Do lots of APDs, good. I think the crazy thing I want to go for is maybe Apache Prime. I was also thinking a Wizard Lord Phoenix. Could be pretty cool to try and get on this map. So maybe, just maybe, we could go for that. In the meantime, though, considering we have such drastically high expectations of what we can accomplish, I think I'm gonna need more money, so get some supply drops going. Good stuff, good stuff. Bang. Okay. Okay, we do struggle with camo detection. That is no secret. I think Ben should be able to auto-collect cash that drops nearby. Don't you think? Because I feel like we aren't incentivized enough to place Ben near the moneymakers. And I feel like we should be somehow. Even if it's just something as simple as that. I feel like it'd be a good thing, you know? Not only are we incentivized to place Ben so that he can actually see the whole map if we want him to hack balloons, But we're also incentivized to make sure money is next to money. Okay, let's go for an Apache next. Don't know how round 63 will go without it. I also don't know how it'll go with it, to be honest. There's a bunch of zebra balloons we won't be able to pop with explosions, so... might be a little awkward. I think we'll be able to afford it in time, though. These supply drops will certainly help with that. How do we do against a BFB, though? That might be a little scary. Yeah. Not the actual BFB itself, but the ceramics. Okay, sadly, I made you a merchant now. Let's think 60, 61, 62, 63. So try and solve 2 problems with 1 recursive cluster. That's my goal at the moment. Going swimmingly. Oh, fortified knobs. How do we do? I'm expecting this to go well, so maybe I get an elite sniper? I'm glad I got it on 63, just in case this doesn't go well. Okay, it seems like it'll go well. Big money. That was the opposite of big money. Suppose it would take longer. Okay, cool. 63 is fine. 64 is fine. Cool. We are starting to push our luck, though, so I think we need to... I mean, we're basically done with investing at the moment anyway, so... I have no issue focusing on damage now. I mean, we got 1 boat. It's not like that's gonna be the best investment anyway, even if we do get it to tier 4 or 5. Okay. We're good. We're good. Just a little scary sometimes, you know? Okay, okay. Right. Not gonna lie, it's kind of been bugging me up until this point. I think I'm gonna wait for the sniper's abilities to sync up. I know. Losing money by the second, but I don't care. There it is. Okay, we should be fine until maybe 76. When is that? Where is that gonna happen? 73, 74, 75, 76. Ooh, yes, 76 will be a bit of a pain in the buttocks. I'm sure we'll figure something out, though. Sure the Apache won't mind helping us out of that spot, and maybe Ben's second ability if we need it. I'm hoping not, but you never know. And the good news is, except for, at the very least, 1 Odyssey that I know of, I don't think I've ever been in a situation where 30 grand hasn't been plenty of money to fucking help me dig myself out of a hole, so... I think we're in the clear. fact, now we've got 40 grand. We only need 48 for the Apache Prime. You know what? Yeah, I get Sky Shredder and Wizard Lord Phoenix more than I get Apache Prime, so give it time to shine a little, you know? Okay, that was awkwardly close. Luckily, the more difficult wave takes a lot longer to come out. So we're fine. I mean, I guess we could see if we could get a Wizard Lord Phoenix, but in 12 rounds? Doesn't seem likely. And then this is the extras club. 2 Dart Monkeys I never placed, 2 Glue Gunners I never placed, 2 Engineer Monkeys that I overvalued. Let's be honest, if we didn't start with 5k on this map, or extra cash on the other maps, Engineers would absolutely be worth way more. Because I just balloon trap that shit. And that is an incredibly effective way of making money, so that would be most ideal. I'm gonna put this guy up here to help out the subs. Because let's be honest, damage-wise, I'm not really focusing on the main man. I'm focusing on big-ass flaming dragon mole press looking ass. Oh. Bing bong. Money. Huh, maybe we can afford it. Ooh, it's getting close though. Oh yeah, super cerams. Yeah, that would make things a little awkward, understandably. Ooh, final 3 rounds. You know what that means? Some of these towers might actually become useless as we approach these final rounds. 88, 89, 90. So once this one's done, luckily nothing becomes useless just yet. In fact, we've timed it quite well with everything being pretty useful up until the very end. Yeah, wow. Except for maybe the moneymaker down there. Haha, cheese. Can't beat a Wizard Lord Phoenix, coward. Alright, there we go. Total monkey towers placed. 2 snipers, 2 wizards, 1 ninja, 1 tack, spike factory. Same thing. 1 village, 1 plane, 2 helis, 2 boats, 2 subs, 1 cannon, 1 boomerang. That's all you need. There you go. That has been ramping things up. Part 2. Easily taken out. Look at that. Nice little mer-monkey, insta-monkey. And 50 trophies, of course. All the brand new stuff in here that I can't see because I bought all the stuff that I want. Anyway, I've heard update 47's on the way sometime soon. I imagine that might come out within the next week. I don't know, usually when the preview comes up and people start talking about it on the subreddit, it's usually not that far after. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.